Hey everyone, let's start making barbecue shrimp. I'm using frozen, deveined, easy to peel shrimp. I always purchase them when they're BOGO, buy one get one at Publix. It's just so much easier to have them in freezer and the price you cannot beat. These shrimps are for my lunch today, so 5 is plenty for me. That is all I'm making. As you can see, they're deveined. Let them soak in room temperature water for 5 to 10 minutes. Look how easy it's to remove their peel. If you want to keep the tail intact, then you must pinch the tail while removing the peel. If you don't hold the tail properly and try to remove the peel, then you will end up peeling all of it out. And there's nothing wrong with that. My kids prefer it that way. I like to hold the shrimp by the tail, so I do like to leave it on. I usually save the peels and keep it in the freezer until I'm ready to use them in a stock. One of the shrimps still has a little bit of the vein left on the curved side. That's the intestinal tract. So cut that out and we'll rinse shrimp before using. Let me show you the bloodline vein under the shrimp. This does not have to be removed, but I am very picky, so I do remove it. This is the same way you would devein the vein on top if your shrimps weren't deveined to begin with. We are going to heat up a pan on low heat. Start with grating a clove of garlic, and then I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Any oil will work. There are 2 main ingredients in the sauce, and the first one is tomato paste. Squeeze out about 1 tablespoon of paste, and then start adding our dry spices. Black pepper, red pepper flakes to taste, garlic powder, and of course, Italian seasoning. Mix this all well and let this cook. Sauté the tomato paste for a couple minutes until it's fragrant and it has dried a bit and the oil has separated from it. Be ready with the Worcestershire sauce. Go ahead and add your favorite hot sauce to it. Mine is sriracha, so that is what I'm using, but you can use whatever sauce you like. It's just any hot sauce. Mix this all well and let this cook. I should have kept some water ready before I started adding the Worcestershire sauce because it thickens very fast, and because I did not use too much oil, I will need the water to adjust the consistency. Ideally, I want the pan to be hot when I add the Worcestershire sauce. So that's why I'm adding a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, letting it heat up, and then adding more to the pan. Make sure you have some warm water ready to go to add to the sauce to adjust the consistency. This whole recipe does not take more than 10 minutes really to make. By the way, this is the point you would stop if you were just marinating shrimp in the sauce. So you will stop at this point and then let it cool down completely, and then throw in your shrimps and put the whole thing in the fridge, the shrimp and the sauce. And then when you're ready to cook it or grill it, which is the ideal way of doing it, you would take it out of the fridge and cook it. Today, I'm enjoying it for lunch. I don't feel like there's a need to marinate it. I do the marination just for the ease of it. So I went ahead and added my shrimp. As soon as the tail starts curling, you should actually turn off the stove. But because I had to run in to get the water that I had forgotten, I was a little bit delayed. So my shrimp right now are a little overcooked. That happens when you're recording videos, guys. But you should turn off the stove as soon as you flip it and the tail has curled, because it will still finish up cooking in the stove. All right, more tips and tricks in the recipe below. Until next time, take care.